Hey guys, I'm so excited to be here with you today. In this video, we're going to talk about one of my favorite topics, which diets are good for you, which one should I try? Gotten a lot of these questions and some people are a bit confused because out there are so many diets, the keto diet, paleo diet, vegan diet, recycles diet, low carb diet, and the new one is carnivore, where you just eat meat the whole day. There's also a trend for intermittent fasting, and there's so much content, so many people telling you do this, do that, this is the best for you, that it can be confusing and maybe it's not good for your body. So how do you know which of these diets is good for you? It really depends. Some doctors and some coaches, they just think one diet fits all, and they have like a huge hammer and their clients are like nails, and they just like stack the hammer in the nail and want to say this diet is good for you and you will get the results you want. But what I like to do is I send an assessment to my clients and I ask them, which foods do you like? What are you willing to try? What you wouldn't try at all? Is there one food you can't live without? Why? Because I need to know some intolerance of foods too, allergies if they have. I need to know which type of diet they can sustain for a long period of time, something that can actually be enjoyable. It also depends on their goals. If you're optimizing to be a bodybuilder, of course it's going to be more strict. If you're optimizing to lose weight fast, if you just want to be healthier and more energetic, depends on what you want. For example, in myself, I used the keto diet at the beginning when I wanted to lose 30 pounds because it's a great diet to use if you want to lose weight fast. You get to enter this state of ketosis in which your body produces ketones and then you become a fat burning machine. It also improves your cognitive abilities. You're more clear, mentally focused, a lot of energy. You can work for a long period of time. So keto is good when you want to see results fast. What I found out with that diet is that it's hard to sustain for a long period of time. So I did it for 8 months straight, and then I was super skinny, skinnier than I am right now. And I got abs and everything, but I was like, do I really want this? Am I optimizing for always having abs and being super skinny? Or do I want to have a more social life? I want to eat popcorn. It's one of my favorite foods every 2 weekends. So I decided to switch to a low carb diet. In my case, that's great because I have a Latina body. It's curvy. If I eat a lot of carbs, then I'll get huge. If I eat low carb, then I'll have a better physique. And I wanted to gain more mass, more muscle. So then low carb diet was better for me. So for you, you would need to know what you would actually want to get from your health routine and these practices you're gonna implement in your life. So I talked to you a little bit about ketosis. Let's talk about the low carb diet. The difference is that in ketosis, to achieve that state, you need to eat maximum of 12 to 15 grams of carbs per day. It's really strict and you cannot go out of whack with that because then you will not be in a state of ketosis. There is a fine line. Some people get it wrong because if you're eating a lot of fats, you need to control your other macros. If you eat a lot of fats and then you increase the carb intake more than 15 grams, then you're not going to lose weight. So you need to be really conscious and focus on how you're doing it and actually hitting the right macros of foods. In the low carb diet, for a difference, you can eat rice, you can eat sweet potato, you can add carbs, but you take real high consideration of the portions. Maybe you eat half a handful of sweet potatoes instead of just a bunch, or you eat half a cup of rice instead of 2 cups of rice. Also depends on your results and what you want to achieve. If you want to gain more muscle mass and you're a man and you're doing strength training and you want to lose a lot of weight and you want to gain muscle, that's not an easy thing to do. It's better to do a 3 cycles diet. That's a diet in which the macros are more balanced. You eat good portion of proteins, good portion of fats, good portions of carbs, but you need to balance all that eating with a lot of strength training, weight training, not just doing cardio. So that's the 3 cycles diet. Vegan, I don't know much about the topic. When I get clients asking me for vegan diet, I refer them to someone else because I've never done it myself. I only like to suggest and give recommendations on something I have experienced, so that's not my area of expertise because I love meat. I don't see myself right now going into a vegan diet, but I know that it has worked good for a lot of people. I have friends that have done it and they do it and they know how to balance it to actually lose weight, so I know it's possible. Carnivore diet. I haven't done it, but I have had periods of my life in which I eat a lot of meat. For me, I wouldn't be able to sustain it because I do think that it's really important to eat vegetables, to eat salads, to eat stuff that's fresh from the ground, not just meat. But I've seen that it has worked for a lot of people that have diseases, that they have depression, that they suffer autoimmune diseases, and actually it helps them. I don't know what's the science behind it, but if you have one of those diseases, you can send me a DM and I give you some recommendations of some accounts that I follow that they really dig deep into carnivore diet. Intermittent fasting, should I do it? Should I not do it? What would I gain from it? Right now, I'm integrating a low-carb diet with intermittent fasting. My fast is 16-8, so I would eat for a period of 8 hours and fast 16 hours. So my last meal, probably I would finish eating at 7 p.m. and my next meal would be at 11 a.m. the next day. Or if I finish eating at 10 p.m. at night because I was working long nights, I would start eating the next day at 2 p.m. So I like to do this 3-4 times a week now. At the beginning, I just did it once a week. It's really good because it also gets you in a state of ketosis without actually doing keto. So you get to be a fat burning machine these days you're fasting, and then when you go back to normal, you can keep doing your low carb diet or your 3 cycles diet with more balance of macros and still get states of ketosis during your week. So I say this is a good thing to do if you go to your doctor and he says this is safe for you. I like for people to do blood tests before to see that everything is in order, and then they can try it. They try it just once a week to begin with, and it can take you out of plateau. If you've been doing keto for a long time or low carb and you stop getting results, even if you put more weight in your workouts, if you do more cardio, this is a good way to put your body in a state of shock. So yeah, this is what I have for today. Let me know which diet you think can be good for you. If you're more into keto, into vegan, into paleo. Paleo, I didn't mention that one. It's basically eating proteins and raw vegetables. You don't eat a bunch of fats. You just focus on real whole foods. If you're not a fan of greasy things and a lot of sauces, you can actually sustain that. That's like the caveman diet. So you have that one that's paleo. I talked about vegan, about keto, about 3 cycles, about low carb. Let me know which diet you think is best for you, which foods you like the most, which one you would like me to talk more about in the comments below, or you can send me a DM. So it was awesome to be here with you guys. I love you. This is the second take of the video because the first one I had to open the door for him because he always wants to be in the spotlight.